I come to you under a tree right now because why not? Let's just watch the. Ugh, ugh, I love nature. Anyways, welcome back to the Collective Consciousness Podcast. I hope that you're doing well. And yeah, basically, I skipped out on last month because I'm a perfectionist, but like, not actually, but like actually. Anyways, I had this podcast with this guy named D'Angelo. He's an awesome photographer. And eventually he said he's going to have his own podcast. Anyways, when we were doing the audio, a lot of things went wrong and the audio just was not working for me. And I wanted to like boost it or whatever and do all that stuff, but I didn't feel like it. I lost like passion for it. So I was just like, I'm not going to do it. Anyways, yeah. Basically, I'm back on the streets of Memphis. Not the streets, but like the areas of Memphis, interviewing people. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I feel like I got to talk to a lot of cool people. But again, the audio is whack because, like I said, I'm really, really trying to work on it and trying to have the best audio. My mom said though that like she can hear it like properly. I guess my ears, just years of having headphones in my ears, kind of screwed up my ears. But anyways, before we get into the interviews, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I really hope you enjoy this. Yeah, let's get into it. Malik, is that right?
Yep.
Malik, what's your biggest insecurity?
I think my biggest insecurity would be that knowing like I have to be successful or like if not like my family's like fuck.
Yeah.
So like I would just say like I don't really know what an insecurity is. I used to be insecure about my smile, but then I fell in love with smiling. I used to be insecure about my weight, but then I got skinny. So I don't have that many insecurities. I would just say like I have like an extreme pressure
over being successful.
Yeah.
I feel that too.
Yeah.
I want to have generational wealth for my family because they've never really seen it. But a lot of times, like you said, I don't know. I just can't let that boggle me down. Because if I'm only looking at that, then what am I doing it for? It's just for them. That's all
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. You can ask me another one though.
You gotta do it for yourself.
Yeah, ask me another one. I want to give you a deeper, better.
I like that one.
For sure.
Aside from basic survival needs, what's 2 things you can't live without?
2 things I can't live without is God for sure. And I would say, honestly, my computer.
Your computer? Yeah. Would you say you feel financially free? Why or why not?
I would say no. The reason why I would say no is because, like, I still can't, like, go. I can't just, like, pack up and leave, like, to any country for, like, a month at a time and be like, everything's still good. And, you know, my mom, my dad are still working. Yeah. So the job's not finished.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Respect. Thank you.
For sure, I appreciate you.
I'm a Zach. Awesome dude. Talented artist as well. My first question is, what exactly, I don't want to pronounce that wrong. I don't want to butcher that.
Oh, well, Jewish people have different ideas of how to pronounce it too. I've heard Yom Kippur and also Yom Kippur. Yeah. Yom Kippur, I think, is the more official way to pronounce it.
What is it?
It's the Jewish Day of Atonement. Yeah, so you fast to sort of honor the sins that you've committed in the past year and atone for them.
Yeah. Now, here are the real questions. Pick a number 1 through 35.
27.
27. The question is, who are you and how are you?
So, it's funny, I have a friend who's studying to become an organizational psychologist, and he asked that question, who are you? Really, who are you? As, you know, because we have, the point he was making is we have all these different sorts of identities. Yeah. First thing is obviously my name, Zach Borenstein. Music name is Zach Musics. The music name comes from someone who told me, essentially, what you do is more important than who you are. The verb is actually more important than now. So using the word music as a verb, music, you know. I do music, therefore I music. I think I'm just like someone out here trying, you know.
Yeah. So real.
And how am I doing? I mean, I have a ton to be grateful for. I struggle a lot because, you know, I have a lot of anxiety. But I'm hopeful.
Yeah, me too.
Cool.
I noticed you are very hopeful, and it shows. It's really nice.
Thanks.
Okay, one more.
Sure.
How do you build up your confidence?
I think maybe that changes in different phases of your life. There was a phase where I felt like I needed to face the fear all the time.
Yeah.
And you do get confidence from facing the fear. But then I've turned a corner towards more like just being okay with myself in the moment and, you know, being aware of the sanctuary within. So instead of, you know, putting my head down and plowing head first through the fear wall, I can just go into myself and then the fear kind of can dissipate a little bit. So, yeah, you're a very grounded and wise person.
Thank you. You too.
You can interview her too.
Thank you. Self-acceptance is very important. I'm going through exactly what you said. I really wanted to fight the fear, face it, so that it would kind of be digested. Then I realized I'll never be okay with who I am if I don't just I had a fear of like the past. I had a fear of the past, so I ran really fast from it. It just made it worse. It seems like what you try, Oedipus. You heard of that story? No.
I know.
Yes.
Well, I know Oedipus as far as. No, I don't fully know the story, I suppose.
I'll tell you. It's a
Yeah,
simple
please.
story. So it's they get a prophecy that their baby will end up killing the dad and marrying the mom, which they're like, that's crazy. So they're like, send this baby away. They send the baby away. The baby gets adopted. The baby grows up, and then now the man finds the prophecy, reads it. He's like, whoa, that's crazy. So he leaves, and on his journey, his real dad, his biological dad, he sees him on the path. He kills his dad, and keeps going on the journey, and then he finds this woman and sleeps with the woman and marries the woman, which is all because they ran from the prophecy.
Interesting. I think one thing I will say is that this is a very extreme tale.
I know it is, but it's so real.
Well, I think that one thing, you know, I had a friend tell me this: don't fight the universe.
Yeah.
And I think that
Literally.
the wisdom comes from understanding what the universe is.
Yeah.
Because,
Definitely.
you know, no one fights the universe. They fight things that they think they can beat.
Yeah.
But if that thing is the universe is going to win. The universe is too strong.
Entirely.
So
The universe is everything
it
and
is.
nothing at the same time. You can't fight it, which is awesome. Because if the universe left it to us, it would be in shambles. And it's already pretty gruesome.
It is. Although the quote I think more than anything that I live my life by is a quote from Viktor Frankl from a book called Man's Search for Meaning, and it's surely the world is at a bad state, but it would be still worse unless each of us does our best. So, of course, it's hard to know what is your best sometimes. That's another part of what you're learning about in the universe, but. It's but I think that I was talking to someone recently too, and I think that one thing that's interesting about humans is that we care a lot.
Yeah, a lot. A little too much.
Not always,
sometimes.
well, yeah, not always too much sometimes, and also the things we care about
Yeah.
are not always the wise things to care about. But if you can harness, I think we have incredible power, and if you can harness it for good, it can be really beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, guys.
Thank
I
you.
really
I
appreciate it.
appreciate it. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. This is awesome.
Yeah.
My name's
Cheese.
Cheese.
My name's Trinity. Nice to meet you. How you doing today?
Good, how about yourself?
I'm doing alright. What was a hard truth you had to learn?
It might sound weird, but it's true though. Now I have a full finish.
I mean, respect.
It's respect. It's a respect
Respect that you
thing.
admitted it too. At least you honest. Pick another one.
7.
Is there something you feel has been neglected for generations? If so, what is it, and what can we do to prevent the cycle?
Stop the gun violence, you know what I'm saying? Don't kill our kind and just our kind too. It's everybody and
Just spreading.
just don't crash out.
honest.
And be honest, you know what I'm saying? Don't crash out by no good
So
stuff.
real.
You know?
You could just communicate. If you communicate effectively, a lot of that bullshit can be cut out. So real. What's your name?
Phil?
Okay, so pick a number 1 through 35.
17.
17. Great. In what areas of life do you feel the most confident?
What areas of life do I feel the most confident? I'd say just to being a good person.
Being a good person? That's nice. I appreciate you for doing this interview with me. I can definitely tell. Aside from basic survival needs, what 2 things can you not live without?
People and music.
So real. I love music. What music do you like?
Mostly the blues, but I like lots of music.
What's your name? Ra. Ra? What's your name?
Alexis.
Julia. It's nice to meet you. Are you having a good day?
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty smooth. Man, 5 years straight now. Loyalty. You just give me 3. Communication, loyalty. That's what's up. Now, 3 are weaknesses. I ain't good. Yeah. I guess not trusting people, like trusting shit. Yeah. I don't want to say giving up, but like when it comes time, you just be like, man, forget it. Instead of just pushing, going through. That's actually, I feel like that's kind of like in the middle. Because sometimes when you try too hard, it ends up falling. Yeah. See, I got it bad with like, kind of like making my whole month up, like planning and stuff. Like I hate planning now because like every time you plan, it's like
it
fall
never
apart.
it falls through.
Never
Yeah,
go right.
so now I just
let it flow.
Yeah.
I let it flow because if not, it ain't gonna work, and then I'm gonna be disappointed.
That's
I don't
me.
got time for
That's
that.
me.
Exactly.
Like,
If I'm disappointed, it's like I don't even know. I'd be so hurt.
Yeah,
Over
that's
like
me.
simple things. Too.
That's me.
So
I
definitely
quickly
feel
be
that.
like, man, get it, bro.
I also want to note that the weaknesses that you called out, like they kind of go inside with your strengths because you have loyalty and you dependable. But I can see how you can be angry and like not trusting people because you are very loyal and dependable. And a lot of people aren't. So it seems like people just gave you that energy back and when you really be on it.
Exactly. Right.
So I honestly think it's just I like duality and I like how it goes together. Yeah. Thank you for sure.
It's the same question?
No, it's not.
Okay, yeah.
1 through
15.
35. What do you look up to? Yes, like, can you give me like anything about her?
She's more independent. She strive hard. What else? She a go-getter. Yeah, and basically just strong, level-headed.
That's what you're going for?
Yeah.
That's what's up. I love it.
Yeah.
You ready? 1 through 35.
3.
3. What's something you love but had to give up? That's a good one.
But sometimes I love to give up.
Yeah, something that you cared for but you had to give up.
It could be like a food, it could be a toy, it could be a pet, it could be your friend, your phone.
Yeah. You said what? A dog? A cat or a dog? Dang. Do you have a pet or you just couldn't get it?
Yeah, dog.
You had a dog? I know, I definitely know how that can do. It's real tough. I'm sorry.
dude got him. A dude took him, and I must have been getting off work. On my way home, I called her like, yo, wild dog is in the road. I said, dang. So yeah, that's probably was hard for you. And she was pretty sad about that.
I get that. It's so real. Similar thing happened to me a long time ago.
Yeah, she's scared of cats. So,
Scared of cats?
Hate them.
Scared of cats? I love cats. I used to be scared of them too. No.
Ain't they sweet?
Yes, and they low key hella spiritual.
And they smart.
Some
They are
cats,
so
not all, but I
smart.
still just don't like cats.
Not all cats.
Yeah.
Not all dogs. Not all
Yeah,
dogs.
yeah,
Not,
but
not everybody, you know.
And I ain't gonna lie, I could be cool. If I could be friends with animals, I promise you I'd be friends with like a cat or a dog. Because they more smarter than humans.
They are
Yeah,
very
very,
smart.
yeah, but
They are very smart. And cats are low maintenance.
Yeah.
They are.
but just sometimes they just cute. They just, I don't
I
know.
just think it's because they kind of like to themselves. They don't.
Well,
like,
yeah, that
dogs
too.
are very like they'll get up on you and they'll
Yeah,
they're very
needy.
trusting.
Yeah, cat needy
Exactly.
too, but I just had all the hair, the excess hair
feel
that's
you.
everywhere.
I
And
feel
they be
you.
all on the stove, everywhere. They doing too much. Way too much, yeah.
I really appreciate y'all so much.
You're welcome, yeah.
I'm glad that you first said it. It
You
was
too.
nice meeting y'all.
You too.
All right.
Thank you. Have
Be
a
careful
good
out
one.
here.
I will. Y'all too. What's your name?
Jonathan,
Jonathan. I'm Trinity. Nice to meet you.
it's nice to meet you.
How you doing today?
Can't complain, I'm being honest with you. Can't complain.
That's good. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that always is kind of like saying like I'm okay.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 people say they okay. Some half the time they're really not. But
I know there ain't nothing I can do, but anything you want to talk about?
no, it is shit. I'll be honest with you. How you feel about the crime rate that's been going up lately?
It's terrible, bro.
Especially about that man that got shot after he caught somebody trying to steal his car.
Yeah, I heard about that.
As far as I know, they do. They're trying to steal it too. And I ain't gonna put all the business out there. But I ain't gonna lie, got on his ass.
As you should, definitely. As you should, definitely.
There's one
I feel
people.
like, sorry.
No, you
There's a
alright.
lot of people who live here, they do things almost as if we in a game or something. And I get that perspective, but when it's somebody else's life, that's when it's not really a game no more.
I ain't gonna lie. This one thing I'm gonna say, this person to him, he had lost a certain family member that meant a lot to him, so he just felt like it was, fuck the word, so he just started doing hella shit.
They're not justifiable, but I want to see everybody's perspective, so I will, think on it. But proud of you for getting on his ass, especially somebody that's capable of doing that.
Yeah, I've been trying to get on all my homeboys' ass because shit, I got myself out the street, so I'm trying to get them out there too. I got my own security.
That's what's up. I'm happy for you. Oh, sorry.
You straight, man? But yeah, I'm trying to go. I got myself together. I got the street. I got my own security license now. I'm in a security
So
license.
good. I'm so happy for you. You don't even know what I'm saying. I'm so happy for you.
Hey, I appreciate
I went in the streets, but that shit just not cool at all. These niggas be doing the grimiest shit just to still have $5 in their pocket at the end of the night to get Little Caesars. I'm like, what the fuck y'all do all that shit for then?
I be telling folks, fast money ain't the way all the time.
No,
Shit.
it definitely ain't. Especially when they catch up to you, when you get like 30, 40, you want to have kids settle down and you got all that in the consciousness.
Yeah, see, me, I'm the type of nigga, I don't give a fuck no more. That's how you gotta live. Like, you just can't care about shit. Don't take nothing to the heart.
I
So,
feel
yeah.
that. You definitely can't take a lot personal. But I do definitely think you should care in the sense of like having passion for what you want to grow. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what most people get fucked up with. They literally take everything too literal.
Yeah. Too little?
Too literal.
Literal. I feel you. I feel the same way about the Bible too. You take the Bible too literally.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't read that junk, but I know a couple.
I know how it ends.
I was gonna say I know a couple of verses.
I know a couple. I ain't read it either, but I know a lot of people that would take it too literally and still not even live by it. Like how you take it literally and you still not.
That's why most people I ain't trying to argue with them over that junk. They gonna go on and on.
Literally
Like,
on and on and keep going on.
yeah, I be like, yeah, you got that. I ain't trying to do all
I
this.
definitely feel you. Life is too short to be stressing about every little thing.
It
You gotta
is.
take it one at a time and just
It is because you don't know when God be done with your ass. He can be
literally.
like, you wake up, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh.
Yo, that one time I thought it might was up. I ain't see shit. It was just straight black and shit. I'm thinking my ass dead or some shit. I don't know what the fuck was going on that
That
day.
was scary as hell. Were you like sleeping and you
I
were
don't know. I don't know if I was awake or whatever.
That shit weird.
I really can't get to.
Intoxicated?
guess some shit.
I guess
I don't fucking know.
you was
I guess.
intoxicated.
I guess
Cause
so.
I ain't had times like that. I ain't went pitch black, but I'm like, I'm about to die.
It's like you know what's going on around you, but shit, it's like you
Yeah.
can't do shit about it.
You can't do nothing about it. You tweaking. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm out of it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you gotta stay down before your head come up and shit. That's what most folks get fucked up
That's
with.
so real. That's so real.
Most folks, they wanna be gangsta ass niggas and shit, man. I guarantee you, if you ain't around your homeboys or you ain't got your pipe on you, your ass
Yeah,
a hoe.
anybody could get you at any time.
Come on now. That's why I got my gun license, my security license, all that shit. Come near me or come on my property and then I'm legalizing pop your way. I don't give a fuck your ass die tonight. I'm still bond out because I'm in the right. That's it.
I don't know if I agree about the last part, but definitely.
No,
get
it's
off
in the
your
right
property.
though. No, shit. I ain't gonna try to kill you, but if you
Yeah.
die though, that ain't my fault. You come to me. It's self-defense. Cause I don't harm nobody. Shit, I say to myself and shit, cause that's the best way
Yeah, I
to
saw
live.
you was definitely to yourself. I lucky didn't know if you was gonna be down to do this, so I'm glad you are.
I'm a people person and all that.
Yeah,
but-
you definitely are, but you ain't trying to get more rules. I feel like.
Yeah, no, that's why my ass working in Ross right now. Shit, man, they just up a nigga pay and all that. $16.50. That ain't
1650?
just
That's
the.
better than how they start.
Yeah, they started 14 to shit. That's just my side hustle. My other joint, that's $27 an hour and 40 overtime.
Word.
It's a security agency called Allen University. They start hiring at 18 now. You don't even appreciate it. You don't even know experience at that joint.
Hi, this is President Trinity filling in because I had to cut out a chunk of. This is President Trinity intervening because I had to cut out some parts because of sound, and in general I got really tired of editing subtitles. So for context, I asked Jonathan a question along the lines of, do you think we were set up for financial failure since birth? And of course he said yes, the cost of living is absolutely positively insane. And then I was kind of just saying, yeah, it's really unfair because there are people that are sleeping in the cold right now, and that sucks. And then we started talking about like rich people, and he was saying you can't be mad at them because they worked for it. And I was saying, well, technically they kind of didn't work for it because they were handed certain opportunities that a lot of us aren't handed. And then somehow we started talking about how he paid off his mom's bills and gave her a lot of money for her birthday. And that's where we are right now. So I hope that clears up a lot of confusion. Let us continue.
Birthday, so shit, I'm gonna spoil
Yeah,
her.
as you should.
She did it for me when I was a kid. So shit.
Literally, you giving back. Literally, parents work their ass off for us.
Especially since you're a single mom too and supported 5 kids. Come on.
Yeah, 5 kids.
I ain't gonna speak about my dad. That nigga got 32. That nigga dead, nigga. I ain't even gonna lie. How you got 32 kids and you paying child support for
32? I thought you were saying he was 32 years
No,
old.
he got 32 kids. No
What?
bullshit. 10 different baby mamas. No bullshit. I'm doing everything.
What the fuck? And a deadbeat to all 32?
That nigga still owe me $70,000 in child support. Well, still owe her $7,000 in child support. That shit. I still ain't never got this shit.
That's a lot to take in. Holy shit.
I ain't even tripping about this shit. As long as that nigga don't try to. It was the one time he tried to come back in my life. It was my niece's birthday. It was at Urban Area. Man, that nigga tried to. I don't even know how to describe this shit. He tried to come back in my life. Try to make it subtle about this shit. Asking how I've been. I just said, I've been alright. Shit. Why you worried about this shit? Your ass was worried when I turned 19 and shit. You promised you'll come see me. You ain't really come up there. So I ain't really worried about your ass.
Probably wanted something to add.
Bro, nah, that ain't gonna know. He got his own casino and
He got
everything.
his own shit. Well, that's
It's in his moment now, though. That shit was handed to his ass.
my point exactly. It's like you're not mad, but you feel a little type of way. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
It's like all that shit was handed to
Handed
your
you,
ass.
exactly. We gotta work for that shit. Like you said, it does feel a lot better knowing you work for it. And a lot of times, the people who like got handed to gonna like just waste it like that. They don't appreciate that shit.
They don't know how to. I'm gonna say this: people that's not used to money don't know how to spend this shit. That's why I feel like
Yeah.
that shit humbling when you finally start to get your
Yeah,
shit
no,
straight.
definitely.
You got another question?
Yeah, but one's right about it.
24.
Who hurt you the most, and if you're comfortable explaining why?
What the fuck?
That's why I took a pause. Some of these like mad deep.
Who hurt me the most and why? Well,
If you comfortable, you can explain why. But if not, if you don't got to.
I'm keeping this shit short.
Alright.
Damn, I'm not gonna put her name out there, but this said female, this is my longest relationship. We was together for 3 years and shit. Caught her cheating on me with my homeboy. I ain't really sure about it. I whooped his ass and shit. I don't give a fuck. He said you need to be mad at her. Bitch, you with my homeboy. I don't give a
No,
fuck
for
about that
real.
shit. You knew about her for the whole 3 years.
No, literally.
I wanted to whoop her ass, but I ain't gonna put my hand on the female. I told her get all her shit. This when we was living together. I told her get all her shit. Get the fuck out of my shit. Yeah, next question before I text her. Next question.
My phone, what's the 35? What's the 30? Holy shit.
But me and her, she still texts me here and there, checking up on me. I don't want you to text me. I'm still
Girl, fuck you.
Still speaking of that, I need to reply to her.
Why?
I'm getting money out of her ass shit.
Oh, okay.
Using her ass shit. You want to use me during that whole relationship? All right, so be it. I'm gonna use your ass for everything you got.
Revenge, I guess. How do you feel about revenge? It's not a question yet. How do you feel about it?
Depends on what you get revenge for.
You like getting your lick back?
Depends. Sometimes I do be a little petty, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes though. I feel like shit, if it ain't too deep, you should just let this shit go.
Yeah, no, for real.
It's supposed to be crashing out over the smallest shit.
Smallest shit, dumbass shit. Don't get them locked up for life. Or for a really long time. Okay. What emotions are you feeling right now?
Happiness, shit. I
That's
found
good.
inner peace and shit.
That's so good.
I'm telling you, if you just focus on yourself and forget about relationships,
I already know.
I'm
You'll
telling you.
find that peace. Definitely. It's real. It's a real nice.
You gonna find inner peace. You gonna find your true self. You just got. This is where most folks get fucked up. But they don't find self. They don't have self love for themselves.
Yeah, and it can get lonely.
But sometimes being alone is what you need to really find your inner self.
For real.
I'm telling you, I had to find that out the hard way about that female. She made me find that out. I ain't mad at her no more. I forgave her that, but I ain't gonna forget what you did though.
No, definitely. Fictional character you relate to.
Man, nigga might say I'm corny for this shit, but I ain't gonna lie, you remember that meerkat off of that Lion King shit?
Yeah.
Man, that nigga be chilling. He be minding his own business and shit. I relate to that nigga. The way he just be so laid back, be chilling with his partner. I can relate to that nigga and shit. He don't care about what nobody else think of him. He stand on what he believe. He does what he want to do, and he loyal to his partner.
That's so valid.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. This has
No
been
problem.
really good. You're a really awesome person. It was really nice meeting you.
No problem.
That's the end of the interviews. Now I'm just gonna talk. So Halloween is coming up, which is really exciting. I'm supposed to be making pumpkin bread, but I don't know how that's actually gonna go. I hope that I do make pumpkin bread. Yeah. I've been feeling kind of lazy. Last holidays, I was getting into it. I made pumpkin bread, like pumpkin seeds. I even put up the Christmas tree, which I never knew was so hard. My parents put it up for years. And now that I'm an adult, I have to do it. And I didn't know it was that hard. Like, putting the ornaments on is, like, easy, right? Because it's fun putting up the ornaments. But, like, stacking the Christmas tree, wrapping the lights around them up, like, oh my God, like I really just want to get a little Christmas tree and call it a day, but I love Christmas trees so bad. So I don't know. I'm supposed to be talking about Halloween though. What are y'all doing to like keep y'all like spooked out? Right now I'm playing Until Dawn, and I'm about to watch all the Final Destinations, which that's my type of like horror. It's like right in the middle. It's not too scary, but at the end of the day, it's like definitely like ew, what the fuck, you know? But I'm really messing with Until Dawn because, like I said, it's not that scary. You can't do this, please. Not like that, but yeah, I love the holidays. I'm so excited. So just let me know what y'all got planned for the holidays. Anyways, I wanted to say that like right now I'm in a weird state of like being like, I don't want to say ego death, and I don't want to say dissociation either. It's like somewhere in the middle of like ego death and me like straight up just dissociating. Like I just like stop existing for like seconds, and it's nice. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't have to worry about anything, and I don't know. It feels really peaceful, but at the same time, it's very weird because I am a human that has emotions and identities. But lately I've been letting go of a lot of that, which has been really nice. Like I remember my sexuality and my gender used to be a big part of my identity, But lately, I just could give two fucks about any of that. But yeah, it's been really weird because again, it doesn't feel like dissociation, but it also doesn't feel like ego death. I'm just kind of like floating, but it's only for like 5 seconds or like the longest I feel like it's ever been is 5 minutes, and then I'm like back to being like, you know, thinking and worrying and just normal things that your brain does. I don't know if anybody else is feeling that. I just wanted to let you know that, like, same. That's really all I had to say. I hope you enjoy your holidays, and I'll be back in December. I'll be back in December. I'm gonna try to go to the society, the skate park and the society. Oh, what I wanted to say is the one thing that I really felt like was important that me and D'Angelo talked about. He was talking about a counter and how we all need to have a counter. And I'll put some stuff in the link in the description. I'll link like a video that I watched that kind of explains it a lot better. But basically a counter is just like an opposite of you. And I was kind of saying I feel like our natural being is our counter, and D'Angelo was kind of like there's duality to it, and it's important to be both. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like it does. But the best example of a counter is from Breaking Bad, Walt and Jesse. They're like two totally different people. Or like I was thinking about this earlier, like from Wizard of Waverly Place, like Alex and Justin, or like Alex and Harper. They're like two totally different people. But there are like a bunch of examples. So I feel like for me, a counter is somebody who's like very social and just ready to talk. And lately I've been doing that. It's been really awesome. Also a person who like does not overthink things would be a counter that I would want to come out at times. Just like I don't want to say always, but in times where I feel like I need a push. I think it is really important to like get uncomfortable because at a point like being comfortable gets uncomfortable. Have you ever been like sitting on the couch for so long and you just start feeling like icky or like just laying down for so long you start feeling like gross. I feel like that's a perfect example of comfortability getting uncomfortable. But yeah, I'll see y'all in December. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, share, interact with this, please. And I hope you enjoy your life, not just this podcast, but your life. Toodles.